11 plus problem of the week, week 5. The question we're looking at this week actually comes up quite frequently in 11 plus papers, and it's worth understanding how you can solve this quite easily. So let's read through the question. It says, two mystery numbers have a total of 7. The difference between the two mystery numbers is 0.36. What could the two mystery numbers be? So, as we always do when we're looking at word problems like this, let's write down what we know already. So far we know we've got two mystery numbers. So I'm going to call my mystery number A and then my second mystery number B. So I know that my two mystery numbers have a total of 7. So I can say A plus B is 7. And then it also tells me that the difference between these two mystery numbers is 0.36. Well, difference means subtract, so I can work out that A subtract B is 0.36. So that's what I know so far. As I said before, these types of questions actually come up quite frequently, but they're really easy to solve. You just need to remember one thing. Now, what they've told us is that we know the total and we know the difference. The trick here is that when you have a total and a difference, all you need to do is add that total and difference together. So I'm going to do 7, that's the total, plus 0.36, that's the difference. So I'm going to add them together. That gives me 7.36. And what that does, that's actually the same as doubling one of the original numbers. So either doubling A or doubling B. So I know that one of those mystery numbers doubled is 7.36. Let me explain this with a different example to show you. Let's say that I knew that my mystery number A was 7 and I knew that my mystery number B was 4. So let's say I knew that already. So the difference between them, between 7 and 4, is 3. And the sum of those two numbers is 11. So the difference between 7 and 4 is 3, and the sum of 7 and 4 is 11. Now if I add 3 and 11 together, I get 14, and 14 is the double of one of my original numbers, 7. Let's go back to our original question. So we had two mystery numbers, A and B, and I knew that when I added them together the sum would be 7, the total, and if I took them away from each other the difference would be 0.36. So what I did was I added together my sum and my difference, and that gives me 7.36, and I know that that is the same as doubling one of my original numbers. So if 7.36 is double one of my original numbers, all I need to do is do 7.36 divided by 2. I just need to halve it, and that will give me one of the original numbers that I'm meant to be finding out. So half of 7.36 is 3.68. So I've already found out that one of my mystery numbers must be 3.68. So if one of my mystery numbers is 3.68, well, to find out what the other mystery number is, if I add them together, I know I will get the answer 7, because that's what the question told me. It said that two mystery numbers have a total of 7. So one of my mystery numbers is 3.68. The other one must add to it to make 7. So all I need to do is I just need to do 7 take away 3.68. And the answer is 3.32. So I now know that my two mystery numbers are 3.32 and 3.68. But to check that I'm correct, I need to look at the second part of the question, because it said the difference between them is 0.36. So all I need to do is I think to myself, right, well I've got 3.68 and I'm going to subtract 3.32. 8 take away 2 is 6. 6 take away 3 is 3. Put my decimal point in. 3 take away 3 is nothing. And I get the answer 0.36, so I know that both my mystery numbers total 7 and the difference between my mystery numbers is 0.36. So my final answer is one of my mystery numbers is 3.68 and the other mystery number is 3.32. Now it's your turn. Pause the video and have a try at the next example using the same method we used before. So pause the video and have a try, and then we'll go through the answer. Okay, how did you get on? Let's go through the answer. Here's the tip from before to remind you what to do. So when you have a sum and a difference, add them together. That's the same as doubling one of your mystery numbers. So to solve this question, we first of all need to write down the information we have. We know that we have mystery number A and mystery number B. We know that the two mystery numbers together have a total of 14. And we know that the difference between the mystery numbers is 2.8. So A take away B is 2.8. Now remember, the tip is that if you know the sum and the difference, add them together, because that's the same as doubling one of your mystery numbers. So 14 plus 2.8 is 16.8. Now that means that half of 16.8 divided by 2 is one of my mystery numbers. Half of 16.8 is 8.4. So that means that one of my numbers is 8.4. So if I know what one of my numbers is, all I need to do is do 8.4 plus something is going to give me 14, because in the question, remember, it said that the two numbers have a total of 14. So 8.4 plus something is 14. So all I need to do is do the reverse of that. 14 take away 8.4, and that gives me 5.6. So my other mystery number should be 5.6. So I've worked them out, but I need to check them. And remember, you can check them because the difference between those two mystery numbers must be 2.8. So if I have 8.4 and I subtract 5.6, let's see, that can't do 4 take away 6. That's 8, 7 take away 5 is 2. Yep, my difference between my two numbers is 2.8, so I know that my two answers here are correct. Well done. If you're still a little unsure, rewind the video and have another look. If you're feeling confident, you can download the worksheet and have a try of some more examples. Well done.